RyanDowneyMovieWeb.com.
Left the best for last.
Yeah.
And this is the best room, so I'm stoked. I have to say right off the bat how great this movie was.
Yay.
I have Marvel Comics tattoos, and I love Disney. So, but the other thing that I wanted to throw out there, as women, I'm a father. I have a 6-year-old daughter, and I love seeing a hero movie where the women aren't damsels in distress. They're not shrews. They're not killing all the fun for the dudes. It's really great to see that. And I was curious from your perspective about the importance of that and what this film
it's extremely important. And, I think what this movie shows is that intelligence isn't sex bias, We're all equals. And I love that Disney doesn't put a specific look to what they think is a strong female character. They give two different characters who are both equally strong but completely different. So it's quite lovely.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, I hope we can inspire a lot of little girls to want to be the smartest in the class, because it could be your superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And you sort of are in the Disney family already. You've gotten to be a Disney princess.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to play live action Mulan.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Somebody had to do that. It was you. So,
Yeah.
And the last time I saw you, you had just done a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, adding Disney animation to both of your
resumes.
repertoire.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's good work if you can find it. Right? and also, Disney's really on a roll. I mean, I think Disney, Pixar, Marvel. I can't remember a time in my life as a kid where you knew like a studio was a good movie. Like you went to go see it because it says Disney.
It has
It's
Disney
got its
attached.
stamp on it,
Yeah.
I kind of knew before.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Obviously, this is a property that lends itself to video games and toys and sequels and TV shows and all that. Are you both on board to? Are you doing a lot of other stuff with these characters?
Hope so. We want to do it all. I
Yeah.
mean, this is a dream job and a dream company to work for, and it's just the coolest thing to see yourself, a Disney version of yourself. So it's awesome.
It's just the tip of the iceberg, especially with this first movie, because there really is no love story with any of the characters. It really is just about this family bond and that new adventure. But it'd be really interesting to see where all these characters kind of end up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of times the setup for a sequel feels really forced in a movie.
Yeah.
But with this movie, it was like you get to the end and you're like, oh, that was kind of just the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
I know TJ was talking about, and the directors were as well, about some of the layers of comedy that he added to Fred. I'm curious how much input you were able to have on your characters, how much freedom there was from what was on the page to what you wanted to do.
I mean, in terms of language, really, essentially, these guys are play. Just have fun and play. But within the parameters of what makes sense for the character. So in terms of my character, who is super dry and rarely speaks and is super sassy, she only had so much to say in very specific spots. So I didn't have the liberty of playing as much as some of the other guys, unfortunately.
I didn't have a lot to improvise either, but I did have some input on what she should sound like. Certain words, her accent would come out, or where she would use a term of endearment.
Yeah.
That's where, or excitement, she would express herself in Spanish. So Hiro is really how she would really say it, because she cares about him in Spanish.
That's awesome. Well, ladies, thanks so much. Like I said, I can't say enough good
you.
things about the movie. It was a nice
Thank you
surprise.
I hope your daughter likes it.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
so
that's
excited.
guaranteed. Yeah.